Hello amazing leaders, and welcome to day 40 of the amazing 90-day challenge. I wonder, how are you getting on with your different challenges that you've set yourself, whether you're doing a challenge a day, challenge a week, or a challenge throughout the whole 90 days that you're going to try and accomplish something. I really love to hear what you're doing, and so put it in the comments and let us know what you're doing so we can help and support you as well. Today's topic is fake it till you make it. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Have you ever understood what that meant? Have you ever used it yourself? See, the reality is that none of us have all the answers all the time. But how we act, especially in front of others that we lead, it plays a big part on how they feel and the overall outcome on a situation. Could you imagine a captain of a ship with a wheel that he's got that he's standing behind, and something happens, and then all of a sudden he lets go of the wheel, runs out and jumps into a lifeboat and starts rowing away? How would that feel? How would you feel if you were on that boat? What would you do? What kind of feelings would that create inside of you? So now that's an extreme example, but how we act and feel and look to others that we're leading, it sets a big example on them. And we're only human, so not all the time we're going to feel amazing and have all the answers all of the time. But we have to be able to act that we are in control and that we know what we're doing, even when sometimes we feel that that may not be the case. So it's an important lesson to learn, but it comes with some sort of caveats that I want to go through as well. So first of all, please don't take this as a reason to be a hypocrite. It's not that type of faking it. I don't want you to become a surgeon and pretend that you can make an operation on somebody if you haven't gone through all the necessary training. So it's not about that type of faking it. It's more about playing a role that you need to play. And sometimes you play that role and you let the rest of yourself and other things catch up with you. But by playing that role, by telling yourself first and foremost that you're going to have this, you've got this sorted, that it's going to be okay, whatever it might be. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself to smile, to even laugh at yourself. It's amazing what that can do to release some tension that you might have within your own body or in your own mind as well. So it's that kind of faking it where it's okay, things are going to be all right, nothing major is going to happen out of this. But it might be something that you are concerned about, or you're worried, or you don't have the answers for. But that's okay. Try not to let the rest of the world catch on to that until you're ready to maybe tell them later on that, do you know what? I didn't have that all together at that time. I think that's good to do so that people can understand that actually maybe it wasn't, all as it seemed at the time, but you kept it together. You kept it together for yourself and for those around you. And that's a great example of leading through difficult times. So how about this as another example? If I told you that you had to give a presentation, a talk in front of other people, physically in front of other people, you had to stand up on a stage and give a talk to a number of different people, maybe people you've never even met before, how would that make you feel? Even by me saying it now, how is that making you feel? And different people will react in different ways and feel different things around it. But do you feel nervous or do you feel excited? Because the reality is both of those have very similar feelings. If you're nervous or excited, mainly, sometimes you'll both have sweaty palms in those situations. Sometimes your heart rate will race a bit more because you're nervous or excited. So it's interesting that one end of the spectrum to the other, the nervous to the excited, both have similar feelings right in the middle of all of that. So if you fake being excited and even tell yourself that you're excited to give this talk or this presentation, it will change your mindset into telling yourself that you're excited and you're not nervous. You'll look for the positives in things rather than the negatives. And that's all by just changing a word. Changing it to you're excited, to a positive feeling, to a positive outcome rather than a negative one. So I use that example of a talk or a presentation, but whatever it might be, whatever's going on in your world and in your day, be excited about it. Be excited about the learning opportunities that you're going to have. Be excited about what new things may come of it. Be excited to think back of this moment. In 6 months' time, we're going to look back and think, wow, how far we've come from now to where we were because we were excited about it. We didn't go down a nervous path, we went down an excited path, and it's brought us to here. And not only are we in a better place, but it was a better journey. We had a better time. We felt better about it as well. So think about that. What else can you reframe in your mind? That's the faking it till you make it type scenario. It's your reframing of your mind to be able to look for the positives in it rather than just the negatives that the rest of the world, the average people in the world, will always focus on. The what ifs, the naysayers and everything else like that. They'll always look at, oh, this is going to go wrong. You have to turn it around and tell people, well, what if it goes right? What if we can do the things that we're trying to do and even exceed those things? Isn't that going to be a lot more fun and a lot better? And we're going to have a great time as we go along that journey. So think about it today. What's going on in your world? What could you try and fake it till you make it, so that you have a better outcome for you and the people around you and the people that you're leading? So I hope that's helpful. I hope you'll have an amazing day. And remember, why be average when you can be amazing?